How we connected using social media. It's a couple of interesting stories. Perry actually found me. Well, go ahead and tell the story. How'd you find me?
Well, I found you off of Twitter. And originally what happened was I was connected to a person who posted something, who tweeted about how they just met with you and to watch out because you were going to do great things. And so I thought, well, that sounds pretty cool. Let me check you out. So I clicked on that, ended up on your LinkedIn profile, and then read a couple of your things, and one of them kind of corresponded to something that I had written, so I sent you a link and said, hey, I like what you wrote, check this out, and then you can take it from there.
Yeah, so Perry then sends me a link to his blog. I forget the exact title, but it was dealing with a book called Counterinsurgency Rideau by David Kilcullen. And it was talking a lot about guerrilla warfare and how new media, and he was applying, this is how new media could work. Well, that spawned a whole bunch of ideas in my mind. So then we actually, I looked at the blog, commented back, we exchanged a few communications, and then set up time for coffee. What was interesting is by the time we sat down at Panera and had coffee, there was so much foundation laid that it was like the conversation just picked up right there, and we spent about, an hour and a half playing jazz, if you will, just bouncing things back and forth. So then a couple weeks later, I get a ping from Bryan on Twitter, and I didn't know Bryan from Adam. And so how did you end up connecting with me?
Well, it's a similar story to Perry. You were very prominent out there, and I kept saying, yeah, everybody's meeting with Nate, so I figured I might as well meet with Nate too, see what he has going on. So that's really how that happened. And then oddly enough, Perry sent me an invite to sit down and have coffee on what's now called the coffee tour, I think, with Perry. So yeah, we just sat down for about an hour and really talked about internet strategy, what does interactive mean, those types of things.
So just a great opportunity through these social technologies to meet other people that share ideas and opinions, and really just get together and have a jam session and figure out, is there a way to work together? Is there information that we could share with each other? What's interesting is Bryan and I ended up working together because of this. So if you're looking for ROI in social media, I don't think that you can argue with two companies coming together and actually making a business out of it. Do you guys have anything else to add? Any pointers on, when you're out on social media, how do you look for opportunities to meet the right people?
Well, I think that the point I would make, and you and I spoke about this earlier, is I think the way to look at it is it shortens the cycle. And no matter what it is, if it's a sales cycle, if it's a hiring process, if it's what you guys did with merging two companies, I think it's just it enables you, because I think we picked a percentage of 25%. All that the information is out there, the content that somebody's generating is out there, and that can really help you shorten a cycle that might take you months to do if you're doing it all face-to-face because you don't have access to it.
That's an excellent point.
So again, the rule is get your content out there, and then pay attention to other people's content. Look at their feeds, look at the streams, read blogs, look for those potential relationships, and then use the media to take the next step. Thanks for listening. Hope this helps.